Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and this is my second project for the Love Summer Art YouTube event that some of the arts and crafts people who do YouTube videos are doing. And for my project today, I did 3 birthday cards. I recently purchased these 3 Julie Netting stamps from my local scrapbook store that I did not have in my collection yet. So when I came home, I wanted to play with them, so I made birthday cards. And the paper pad that I use for the card bases and their clothing is from American Crafts. It's an older paper pad from 2012, and it's Hip Hip Hooray, and I believe I got this either at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I don't remember which. So what I did for the card bases, I learned this from Happy Diane. You take one 6x6 and fold it in half, and then you take double-sided tape. I used Miracle Tape. I taped up 3 sides of the card, and then I taped that together, and then I put another piece of tape on the other back side of that folded piece of paper, and then I scored the second piece of 6x6, and I scored that on 2 inches, and I put a piece of tape right here, and then I butt them together with the help of the Martha Stewart square board and tape them together. And then you do get a seam right here, and what I did was waste not, want not. I used this piece right here, and this is from, this paper pad. Not all of them do this, have this, but they have a piece of another piece of scrapbook paper that's in the collection right there. So I took that off. This is perforated. Cut that off and put it over here. Now you do get a hole, and I tried best as I can to cover that hole. This one I put her over that, and this one I put a greeting right here, and then for this guy I put a balloon over there. So easy peasy. And the other stamp sets from Julie Netting I used is the birthday hat from Hats One, and I also used the dog from Dog Treats. And the other stamp set that I used is from Technique Tuesday. It's called Happy Birthday. So for Candy, basically for Candy and Shara, we did the same thing. They're a little different with the greetings and stuff, but I colored her ruffle because I'm not that good at fussy cutting right there. I used the Crayola Super Tip marker in red, and then I cut with my Cameo these coffee cups. I was playing with size, trying to get the coffee cup to the right size for the Julie Netting dolls, because I thought it'd be really cute to use with them. And these are a little big for them, but I didn't want to toss them. I decided to use them, but I did get this small enough to use for these. I just didn't use them for this project. So this one for her, I cut her arm right here so I can slide it behind her. And then this cupcake is from Technique Tuesday. I stamped it on a piece of scrap of the Hip Hip Hooray paper collection that I used for the cards. And then the top part is book paper. It's an old book paper that I got at a junk journal class I took on the 12th at the local scrapbook store when I got these. And stamped it, and I colored that with a needle color too. And cut that out, glue that on with Elmer's glue, and then glue that on there. And then I used the birthday greeting from that Technique Tuesday on another piece of scrapbook paper from that pad, and called it done. And then for her, did the same thing. I didn't cut, her right here to slide that in. Just put it on right there. And another scrap of scrapbook paper, and the cupcake, and the happy birthday is from that same Technique Tuesday. It's right there. And then Foamy is my favorite, I think. I stamp balloons from that stamp set right there on different pieces of scrap of the paper collection. Glue that down. I drew the lines using this pen. It's from Pro Marks Ultra Fine 0.5. I got this at Dollar Tree and it's a nice pen for $1. And then for the dog, you know, stamped them with book paper, with archival black ink pad, colored them with needle 2s, and then the hat I used my Cameo, and I shrunk the hat down, you know, to size. I did this way before I even thought about, you know, well, I did think about using the hats for the dolls, but he looks so cute. And I colored him with Calypso Teal Delusion Spray. And after that dried, I glued that down to the dog. And I did take the black pen and darkened his eyes and his nose and glued him down right there. And again, I used that same Happy Birthday. The inside is all the same sentiment. May all your wishes come true. And then on the back, my friend Janine gave me this stamp, and it says, "Not your ordinary store-bought card, hand stamped by Sherry," and I'll find it. This is what it looks like. And then I also used copyright 1996 Elmer Fudd, All Whites Reserved, and that's from Viva Las Vegas Stamps. That's one of my favorite stamps to use behind cards. So those are my cards, and be sure to use the hashtag in the search Love Summer Art to see what everybody else is doing. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.